Why haven't we discovered aliens yet? Do they really not exist? Or are they still hiding somewhere in the cosmos? Yu Cixin's law of the dark forest provides the answer. He proposed to iron laws of survival. Rule number 1, survival is the first necessity of civilization. At first, that may sound extreme, but think about it carefully. Any civilization, no matter how noble or civilized, when survival is at stake, any civilization may do whatever it takes. The second law states that civilizations constantly grow and expand. Yet the total amount of matter in the universe is basically the same. Civilizations end up looting resources. Once these two laws are combined, the consequences become terrifying. But that's not all. And then there are two really killer concepts. The first is known as the chain of suspicion. You discovered another civilization in the universe. Can you truly know whether they are friendly? No. And you also cannot know whether they believe you are friendly. And here's what's even worse. You don't know what he thinks. Whether you believe they are friendly. Do you understand? And this chain goes on forever. I think you think, the universe becomes trapped in an endless cycle of mutual suspicion. For example, suppose we have discovered an alien civilization 100 light years away. Suppose we try to make contact, send a signal saying, hey, hello, we come in peace. But as soon as the signal is sent, we immediately expose Earth's location. What will you think when you receive the signal over there? Do they think these Earthlings are well-intentioned? Or do you want to explore our reality? Then destroy us. Even if they believe we are well-intentioned. Can they be certain that we believe they are well-intentioned? So, once the chain of suspicion is initiated, can't stop at all. On Earth. The chain of suspicion between humans is easily broken by communication, because we're all human. Common species, culture, simple conversation can resolve misunderstandings. Many misunderstandings are solved, but in the vastness of space, things are very different. Two civilizations may be hundreds of light years apart. You send a letter? No, hundreds of years. It will take hundreds of years for people to reply. Wait until you understand. Thousands of years have passed, and it got even scarier. You may not even be the same species. They could be silicon-based life, maybe an energy body, even existences we can't even imagine. In this case, how do you build trust? The chain of suspicion is almost indestructible. And then came the second terrifying concept. The second terrifying concept is called a technological explosion. It may sound harmless, but the reality is far more frightening. Technological explosion means the development speed of civilization is not uniform. It will suddenly accelerate, and it will explode, as you can see from human history. Humans have been around for about 3 million years. From walking upright to using fire, it took hundreds of thousands of years. From fire to agriculture, it took tens of thousands of years. But from the Industrial Revolution to the present, just over 200 years. Just over 200 years. We went from steam engines to nuclear power. From horse-drawn carriages to spaceships, from abacuses to quantum computers. Every technological revolution. Intervals are getting shorter. It's like dynamite. Boom, and it explodes. Here's the thing, you have no idea which civilization will explode and when. Today you are more advanced than others, maybe just because the technological revolution has not yet arrived. Waiting for the house to explode, it may overtake you in a few decades. Think about it. You find a backward civilization, 1,000 years behind you. Don't think it's safe, because maybe the technology will explode in 100 years. Then I threatened you in turn. This is the core logic of the dark forest law. The universe is like a dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter with a gun, carefully sneaking through the woods. Once another life is discovered, the only safe thing to do is to shoot and kill each other, because you don't know if they're going to shoot you first. Listen to this logic. It's cruel, right? But he does explain the Fermi Paradox. Why do we observe so many stars, but no alien civilization can be found? Because those intelligent civilizations are hiding. Those who are not smart reveal themselves. It has long been cleaned up. The universe looks empty. It's not that there's no civilization. It's because of where civilization is. Kept a deathly silence. What are humans doing now? And guess what? humans not only do not hide, instead, take the initiative to send out signals. November 16th, 1974. Arecibo radio telescope for human use. To the globular cluster M13, 25,000 light-years away, sent a message. Contains the structure of human DNA, the location of the solar system, the Earth, the human form. It's like starting a fire in a dark forest. Then yell, "I'm here, come and find me." Humans continue to search for extraterrestrial civilizations. By 2025, scientists have observed thousands of planetary systems that could host life. As a result, there is no signal at all. That's the weirdest part. It stands to reason that the Milky Way is so big, so many stars. No matter how small the probability of alien civilization is, there should be a few. But reality is dead silent. It's like this. You're looking for somebody in a city of 10 million people, and the city went silent. No one made any sound. Would you say that's normal? This is 1961. There was an astronomer named Frank Drake, proposed an equation, specially used to calculate the Milky Way. How many alien civilizations are there? This equation takes into account 7 factors: star formation rate, proportion of stars with planets, number of habitable planets, probability of life, evolutionary probability of intelligent life, the probability of civilization developing communication technology, and civilization. How long will it last? Drake himself has been searching for aliens all his life. I didn't get my wish until I died. But he always believed. We are not alone in the universe. So what did the scientists figure out? In 2020, a study by the University of Nottingham in the UK calculated that there may be 36 active alien civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. That sounds like a lot, right? But here's the thing. The closest of these 36 civilizations, 17,000 light-years away. What is this concept? Let's send a signal today. It will take 17,000 years to get there. It will take another 17,000 years for the person to reply. 34,000 years in total. It's longer than civilization has existed. So you see, the law of the dark forest offers an explanation. It's not that those civilizations don't exist. They are hiding, are maintaining radio silence. Because once the location is exposed, what greets them may be a devastating blow. In Lou Sixon's novel, the blow was described very specifically. For example, two-way foil, something the size of a palm. You can reduce the entire three-dimensional space to a two-dimensional painting. You think about a civilization. It has been developing for tens of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. As a result, the coordinates were exposed. It's covered by a particle of light or a two-image foil. It's completely erased in seconds. This horror. Is it scarier than a black hole? It's black holes. At least you can still see them. We can study it. But the dark forest strikes. You don't even have time to react. Maybe your civilization is having a party, celebrating technological breakthroughs. Suddenly, there was a flash of light. The whole planet turned to cosmic dust. Of course, yeah. The law of the dark forest is just a theoretical hypothesis. It has a lot of holes and controversy. For example, some people question that attacks cost more than communication. The two said that the gold explosion was not an explosion. Advanced civilizations can also explode. Why is it necessary for backward civilizations? Can you catch up? These doubts are valid. But the law of the dark forest offers at least one idea to explain the Fermi Paradox. And here's the thing. It reminds humanity of a possibility. The universe may not be as friendly as we think. The late physicist Stephen Hawking, he warned humans many times before his death. Do not take the initiative to contact alien civilizations. Hawking once said something. If aliens come to visit us, the result could be like Columbus landing in America. It's not a good thing for Native Americans. But there are also scientists who say there is no need to worry. They say even if an advanced civilization had discovered the Earth long ago, it's useless without signaling. What's more, we started in the 1930s. Use of radio broadcasts. These signals, it's been spreading out into space at the speed of light for over 90 years. Within 90 light years, there was a civilization. It would have known about the existence of the Earth long ago. We've already shouted in the dark forest. Can't take it back. So what's the more critical question now? It's the ability of humans to deal with possible dangers. The current fastest detector for humans, Voyager 1, was launched in 1977. It flew for 48 years. Expected November 2026. Will break a milestone of light. Sounds far, right? But this distance is not even out of the solar system yet. At the speed of Voyager 1, it will take 1.60 billion years to fly out of the galaxy. The Earth didn't exist at that time. If an alien civilization could launch an attack on Earth, explain the technological level of others. At least interstellar travel, or starstrike. Their technology is not what we are. It's like the difference between a human and an ant. How do you think ants resist humans? Back to the dark forest. What's behind this law? It reveals. It's not just a survival dilemma among cosmic civilizations. It also reflects human civilization itself. Do you find the mirror? Law of the dark forest. It's a cosmic version of human history, the encounter between different civilizations on Earth. It's never been a fairy tale about making peace. Columbus discovered the New World, bringing about the extinction of Native Americans. European colonists set foot on the African continent, brought centuries of slave trade. After the Industrial Revolution, the great powers divided up the world. It brought about 2 world wars. Every clash of civilizations in human history, almost always accompanied by conquest, pillage, and destruction. Why? Resources are limited. It's because of the chain of suspicion, because of technical differences, because survival is the first necessity. Now, do any of these reasons sound familiar? That's right, the law of the dark forest. It wasn't imagined by Lou Sixon out of thin air, but from humanity's own history, the laws of the universe. It just takes what happened on Earth to the interstellar scale. So, when we are afraid of the laws of the dark forest, what are we afraid of? We are afraid of extraterrestrial civilizations. Treat other species like humans. Even treat us as human beings themselves. We are actually afraid of ourselves. We are afraid of meeting another human in the universe because we know so much about humans. We know how selfish and cruel humans are, unscrupulous. This is the deepest part of the law of the dark forest. He's not talking about aliens. He is forcing us to reflect on ourselves as humans. Civilization has developed to this day. Have we really learned to coexist peacefully? Did you really overcome the chain of suspicion? Can really resist the explosion of technology? Inflated ambition? No, there's still war on Earth. They still have them. There's still mistrust among nations. An arms race. Humans have not even achieved peace on their own planet. Why do you think other civilizations in the universe will be kinder than us? More rational, more trustworthy. And the irony is even greater. Humans are on guard against each other on Earth, while naively sending signals to the universe. Expect a response from an alien civilization. I thought that was schizophrenia. Isn't that a contradiction? We are wary of our neighbors on Earth, but have fantasies about unknown civilizations in the depths of the universe. We can't believe humans. I want to believe in aliens. Why is that? Maybe it's because we're so lonely. Lonely enough to believe. There are people in the universe who are better than us. Maybe it's because we've been disappointed in humanity. Disappointed enough to pin their hopes on alien civilizations. Maybe it's because exploration and curiosity are hardwired into our DNA, even knowing it might be dangerous. Also, take a look and have a try. This is the human paradox. We are both rational and emotional, both cautious and impulsive, fear the unknown and crave the unknown. We know that dark forests may exist, but still couldn't help shouting in the forest. We know that exposure can bring destruction, but I can't help wondering, are we really lonely? So is the law of the dark forest, right? Is the universe safe? Should humanity continue to search for extraterrestrial civilizations? There are no standard answers to these questions. It's not a scientific question, it's a matter of value choice. It's about civilization. What kind of civilization do you want to become? The problem is, if we choose to stop searching, we'll choose to shut up and hide. We'll choose as described by the laws of the dark forest. Become a hunter with a gun. And we might indeed live longer and safer. But is that still human civilization? One has lost his curiosity, lost the desire to explore. A civilization that has lost its yearning for the unknown. Is it still worthy of being called civilized? The animal that shivers in the cave? What's the difference? If we choose to continue the search, select Continue to Signal, choose to believe in kindness in the universe, then we may indeed be at risk, may be exposed, may be found, may invite destruction, but at least we preserve what makes humans human. The kind that knows that there are tigers in the mountains. The courage to travel towards Tiger Mountain, the spirit of exploring, even in the face of the unknown. It's a kind that believes in kindness. Believe in communication. Believe in understanding. This is the true value of human civilization. It's not how many ships we built, how many probes were launched, how many telescopes were built. It is when we face an infinite universe and an endless unknown, still choose to remain human, choose to keep hope, choose to maintain dignity. The law of the dark forest ultimately requires us to answer. No, where are the aliens? It's what humans want to be. We want to be hunters in the universe, or explorers in the universe. We want fear to dominate the future of civilization. Let hope light the way forward. We want to survive in the dark. Or do you want to move forward with your head held high in the light? That's what it's really about. It's not predicting the cruelty of the universe. It is torturing the human soul.